want to make a comment?
Like windy up there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't have those in there. I just got a plain old
Oh,
one.
crap. I just hit it and I wasn't expecting it. Oh, well. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you folks in there.
Take care, Fred. AC6LX.
I'm just trying to help out.
I know, I just gotta go do other stuff now. Thanks. Nothing to do with you, sir.
I know, but you keep blowing me off, too.
I hate failing. Go away.
Sorry. I was in the middle of getting ready, so I apologize. Nice to see you folks in here. It is Tuesday the 24th. And what we're listening to right now is a very poor signal from Fred KN6OS. Does this work? Can you see me? Oh, sorry. I hate when it does that. No, I'm sorry, because right as I was getting ready, we had I would say a pretty major issue with our house. I went to go, man, I got to fix this. This is just not right. I don't like the way this thing looks. It's like off axis.
KN69K, Kilo November 6.
God, this stupid thing.
Italy.
Come on.
Kilo. Are you out there, Victor?
Anyways, so they were working in the street this morning. Apparently, my neighbor had a leak before his water meter in the street. It woke me up at 8:30, them working on it. And anyways, they were working on the street. It was very... And that guy's got a good signal. Anyways, they were working on it for a couple hours this morning. My neighbor texted me, said they fixed their problem, yada, yada, yada. I went to go brush my tooth, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. And I noticed that I had no water pressure. Now, at the same time, my daughter was getting in the bath and running the bath, which we've run the bath and other things at once. Shouldn't have been a big deal. And no water was coming out of any other thing. Anyways, I go tell Alicia. She's ignoring me because she thought I was overreacting. And I go and look, the faucet's on in the kitchen on its own. Like it turned on its own. So I don't know what's going on. I think they screwed something up in the street personally. Or there might be some air left in the line. I don't know.
It all's the same. Y'all got line loss.
You already taught me one new thing, Fred. That's all you get.
Okay, I know. Can't teach old dog new tricks. Too many in one day. Okay, I get it.
He's going to talk about grounding next.
Yeah. Who's that said I'm going to talk about grounding next? I'm getting ready to move into it.
That's Dale that talks about grounding.
Who's that other guy in there?
That other guy, K6EGG.
K6EGG. Is that you, Dave? Greg?
That's a QSL.
Hey, Greg, yeah, I was watching the other day on YouTube there. You sure got a high noise level of 40 meters.
I got a high noise level everywhere, dude. It's my neighbors.
Oh, boy, man. I was ready to key up and talk to you and punch it in, but I gave up. You know, I'm the one always, noise. But I'm telling you, maybe more grounding, more counterpoise, you might get rid of it.
I think it might make it worse, to be honest with you.
Okay, right now I'm working 10 meters. I just got some gold stars from Hawaii. 10 meters, and band's open. You hear anybody on the band over there or no?
It's hard for me to do HF in my house because of the noise.
Are you at home right now?
That's a QSL.
Okay.
What's the other station in there? He's 20 over here.
Boy, he's shorter. I don't know what's going on. Let me flip another antenna up.
Worse. You got worse, Fred.
Okay, now what about this? I'm on a mobile antenna now. The mobile antenna is doing a better job, but it's location of the antenna.
What was the other station you were talking to? He seemed like he was close to me.
Your audio's horrible. I don't know why.
All right, I'm going to ask a third time. What was the other station you were talking to?
We got a safety shortage going on or something. Hey, James, you hear Greg out there?
Oh my God.
I see from your YouTube channel, I remember when you went at 500, 1,000, you're getting way up there in the YouTube followers now. You know that, Greg? You're way up there now.
Yeah, a few people watch.
I'm just doing it for fun, man. It's fun to connect with everybody.
He's got a bunch. Is that you, AJ? How many is it? 200? 500,000? Oh, yeah, you know we're 2,000. Who is this? Is this you, AJ? Is this AJP?
I wasn't planning on doing this, by the way.
Who's that other station out there?
I want to know who the strong station was.
Okay, Fred, who was the strong station you were talking to earlier, right before I came on and interrupted?
On this frequency or on HF?
Right here.
I was talking to James up there, and he's up there by Lake Arrowhead.
Okay, yeah, he was very strong here.
He was very strong? Yeah, he blew a fuse, and he went to a different wire, and he got louder. He said he got more power out. But I said, is the wire bigger? He said, yes. It's all about the size of the wire. The length of the wire makes a big difference in the transmission. The transmit and receive of your radio makes a big, huge difference. I have a hard time talking about people with that.
Fred, I've always understood that size matters and how you use it works.
I had to do it.
Hey, James up on top of the hill by Big Bear. You still out there, James?
Sorry. Hello, everybody watching the Greg K6EGG live stream from Southern California. That was Fred K and 6OS. He just ID'd himself. He's over by
Let's talk about grounding. 6OS.
I'm not going to talk about grounding. He's over by Knott's Berry Farm on the other side of Disneyland from me. He's west of Disneyland.
I knew that was a good subject for everybody.
And am I freezing up? I'm getting some drop frames. Anybody see anything freezing? I don't know why. And the chat seems quieter. Maybe I have to down convert my own signal coming into here. I don't know. That's awkward. I'm all good. Okay. And Terry, if you're watching all the way down in Australia and it's fine, I'm guessing I'm getting out. Right? No. All right. Because I go to my screen here and it's black. So I don't know. I think it's my computer. Oops. That was Fred, K and 6OS. Let me go. Oop, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so something is awry here. 5'9" on YouTube. Fred is in Cerritos. That's what I was trying to think of the name of the city. He's not too far away from Ham Radio Crash Course Josh. I think he's only like 2 or 3 miles away. See if anybody else pops in here. I think the other guy was trying to get out of there, which I don't blame him. Well, all right. Welcome aboard. I was gonna do my plan was doing a POTA this afternoon, but I went to assembly for my daughter for her school there. I almost said high school. She's not in high school yet. She thinks she's in high school. Anyways, it was super duper hot, and I didn't really sleep very good last night. And I got woken up between someone mowing their lawn next to me and them working on the street, which I just mentioned a few minutes ago, to fix a water leak. So I was pretty tired already. I didn't eat breakfast, and then I sat in the sun for an hour and a half, and that just zapped me. So I basically went to go eat. I had some Korean food for lunch, and I just mailed it in all day. I played some FT8. I was going to do a live stream up here, but you know what? I just wasn't feeling it. So my goal is Thursday to go do a live stream from Butterfield, but not do a nighttime live stream because I want to watch the Dodgers play, or at least an hour or two of it. So I might come on and maybe it's 7 o'clock my time, which I know it's a lot later for you folks watching on the East Coast, Central Time Zone. But I want to watch. It's opening day. I got the day off. I do have to do some laundry and all that other crud. We'll see. I'm on FT8 right now, 20 meters. 10 meters was junk to me today. I don't know how it is for you folks, but I did not have any luck with it at all. A little tiny bit of luck with 12 meters. I'm up to like 203 confirmed FT8 contacts on for the 250th anniversary award from my space in here. For my little star, I guess, for the award, for the band, I should say. Sorry. Star for the band. Endorsement, I guess, for the band. Dustin, nice to see you in there. And I would wish my clock died, by the way. I have a clock in front of me, so I know exactly what time it is. And I put brand new lithium batteries in here. I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. They said they would last a year. And they did not last a year. So $10 $10 clock here from Amazon is junk. I'll have to toss it. Is that the Canadian one out in off of Nova Scotia or something like that? If I'm correct. And Oscar, nice to see you in there, by the way. I am going to be this summer at Dodger Stadium a lot, and I'm going to try to do whoa. I'm going to try to do a I got to look at something here. I'm going to try to do some live streaming from Dodger Stadium on 520. I'm going to bring up my big antenna. I have a Super Gainer, I think 9700. I think that's what that is. I have to double check. That thing gets out up there. I'm over a huge metropolitan area up there. Tons of stations fire up today, getting ready for some what contest is going on this weekend, Bert, up in Calgary? I hope it's getting warmer up there, pal. We're almost in the gray line here. We'll see. This is a good time for gray line because it kind of goes over with the Middle East here at the same time. Like September-ish for me, or for everybody, basically. That time of the year where the seasons change. So you notice that a lot of this Middle East area is going to be in the same gray line. Their gray line, obviously, to sunrise and mine to sunset. But nonetheless, would love to maybe get some Iran contacts. And I'm not joking. Because they have been on. Yeah, the diamond. Oh, it's a diamond antenna? Super Gainer diamond? I have 520 open for you guys wondering. I don't want to open up 14074. All you're going to hear is a bunch of noise. So let's try to get this guy right here in Miller County, Arkansas. WPX, pardon me. For you space nut geeks, I guess SpaceX is reportedly aims to file for IPO as soon as this week. So you guys know I'm a big space geek. Maybe they'll do it the day that Artemis launches off April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, of course. Hope it's no joke. And I watched a video on some of the Artemis crew, and they showed Victor, and he went to the high school I went to, and they showed a picture of the front of the high school, the photo of the front of the high school, and it's not even the correct high school. It says Ontario High, but it's Ontario. I looked it up. I found it. It's Ontario High in Washington. Work all prefixes? Oh, my goodness. That's going to be difficult. I'm going to get on voice. Don't worry. I know you guys are going, you guys going to actually go on ham radio today? Oop, I didn't want to put that up there. Just installed a new coax. What kind of coax did he use? I have LMR 400, 100 feet up to my X50A antenna. I wish I would have put a 600 up. Would have got a lot less loss on 440. Not that I use it that much, so I don't know if it would have been worth it. But I have LMR 600 for my HF stuff. RG58U. RG58. Yeah. It does the job. It'll get you on the air. What's up, Todd? Good evening to you, or it's pretty much evening for everybody here, except for people that are watching down in Australia where it's the afternoon and it's fall down there because we are officially into spring here in the Northern Hemisphere and here in the United States. Sorry, I'm looking some stuff up here. So, yeah. So, Thursday. Oh, wow. Sorry about that. It's morning time in Europe. My bad. I talked to Seth today. Well, at least text him. So he's coming home the first week of April. So, I'll probably give him a day or two to adjust. And, by the way, the first week of April, I am super duper slammed. No live streams. I got long days. The only time I think I might do a live stream if the Artemis takes off, launches when I'm at home. I'll live stream that Artemis launch. I'll take the NASA feed and I'll add my zero knowledge on anything space commentary to the live stream there. Maybe I'll put some photos of some stuff that I experienced when I was at the Kennedy Space Center there in February. Actually, that was just a couple weeks ago. Would love to watch the launch in person. If it gets pushed to May, I might have a chance. I knew April would be bad for me. What's up, Ron? Nice to see you in there. I just heard Fred on KN6OS. I'm monitoring 520. I don't know if you can make it in over the hill from where you're at. In fact, you know what? I need to fix this. I need a little bit more zoom. It's a little too much, but whatever. Yes, my amateur professional opinion and color commentary of I have no knowledge in anything. I got an email once a long time ago, one of the first times I put up I live stream with SpaceX launch, and they said I didn't talk about anything I knew about the launch. And I go, I don't know anything about those things. I'm not a rocket engineer. Well, the little knowledge I know is I get from watching those live stream videos of SpaceX launching. So, and I can't remember half of it. All I know, the thing almost gets supersonic right around 58 seconds. That's the only thing I know. And they have a boost back burn right before it hits the atmosphere to push it down. I am. Was that you trying to make the trip in? Somebody's making it in there. I'm also on FT8. So if you're in the local area of Southern California, which a couple of you folks are, where it's 6:35, try to hit me up. Yeah, that happens too. I should have mentioned that. But I did. I think I mentioned something about the why I had somebody ask me a question. I think they're in the chat. Why we don't hear a sonic boom when it's taking off? And the reason why is the vehicle is moving away from us, and the area of pressure where it's going is away from us. And that's why we hear the sonic boom when it lands, the first stage lands. So we won't hear a sonic boom when it's going away.
Kilo, November 6 NIK, KN6 NIK, Victor, Vic, out there Lake Elsinore. You got a copy of Victor, Lake Elsinore, KN6 NIK, KN6 West. We're calling you out.
Calling you out.
Come in, Victor.
Well, the James guy, he was coming in clear when I heard him. He was talking to Fred when I first got in. And then I think he was trying to get out of there, and Fred was talking his ear off. So I actually might have saved him. See, now Todd, I like that. You know what? When I was a kid, I watched that movie a couple times. I loved it. That's what really got me not involved, liking the space program. Are you trying to talk, Ron? That's a pretty cool movie because it takes you through like all the program, like from the first start, from the X1, the Bell X1, out in the Mojave Desert there at Edwards, which is not too far away. In fact, when I was a kid, they still didn't have the laws about supersonic. They made it basically illegal to fly supersonic, except for a couple corridors around the United States. We happen to have like 4 of them within 100 miles of here, mainly out in the desert. And I think there's one right in between here and San Diego too, in the hill area. But very small amount of supersonic corridors where they can fly. But we used to always hear the planes, coming in off the ocean, I guess, doing whatever. We'd hear the sonic booms sometimes like first thing in the morning. Definitely hear the space shuttle when it landed here in Southern California in the 80s. They eventually started landing out in Florida over the ocean, so a lot of people didn't really hear the sonic booms out there. They did, but not like the extent like California, because obviously Southern California has quite a few millions of people here. Space Camp, and please don't take this the wrong way, I think it was a little bit cheesy. I kind of liked it when I was a kid, and as I got just a tad older, I don't know. I didn't really like it when I was a kid that much. I liked it because it had NASA stuff in it, but it just seemed a little too fake for me. Even me at that age, like, come on. There's no way you're going to be able to launch that thing. At band camp. That was more that movie was from the high school. I haven't heard him since he was talking to Fred earlier. The one they talk about Bandcamp. I'm spacing on the name of the movie. American Pie. I almost said something else. I met John Glenn back in the day. I could have met Neil Armstrong, but I didn't have the balls to go up to him, and he didn't look like he wanted to be bothered. I think I mentioned this story before.
I'm listening, Greg.
So when I was Cincinnati used to be a big hub for Delta, and Ontario had a flight through there. I used to go through Cincinnati a lot. I guess that's where he lived, or outside of Cincinnati. I think in Kentucky, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere in that area. Anyways, I get off the plane. I'm going to my next plane, and I see this dude sitting there reading a book. And I'm going, dang, he looks familiar. I'm like, and then it's like, that's Neil Armstrong. Oh my God. I am totally starstruck. And I just stood there for a minute. And he looked over at me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna bug this guy because I heard that he's a pretty private dude. So I put my head down, closed my eyes, acknowledged him. I looked back up, he acknowledged me, and that was the extent of our meeting. And I just kept walking, and I walked back because I wanted to say something to him, and then it looked like it was like a high school group around him, and he did not look too comfortable with that. So I was like, he didn't look like he was happy about that. So I'm glad I made the contact with. That's the extent of it. But I wish I could have actually shake his hand, because he died not too long after that. I met Buzz Aldrin at Anaheim Stadium during the 2002 World Series. In the elevator. Behind home plate. He's not that. I wasn't too. He's a little angry. I'll just put it that way. He seemed okay, but he seemed just a little bit angry. But like, I'm sure those guys got bombarded forever, and I don't blame them. And that's why I didn't go up to Neil Armstrong. I still to this day regret it, but I also happy with my decision, if that makes any sense, because I didn't bug him. At least he acknowledged me. He acknowledged my existence for about a half a second, and I'm happy with that.
Go ahead, AJ. I've been working 10 meters. I've been working Hawaii and all over the place on 10 meters here.
Yeah, I heard a Kentucky station.
I'm gonna go to 10 meters just for the heck of it.
Hawaii, though.
Oops.
Yeah, I worked Hawaii. Yeah, the guy used to live down here in Lakewood. How does he like that? He knew the whole area good.
What island was he on?
Oh, I got way too much noise.
Kilo Hotel 6, Kilo Alpha. His name is 10, and he's on the
I don't.
island Kona. K-O-N-A.
The island of Kona.
Kona is a city on the Big Island.
Yeah, that's where he was at.
The island of Kona. I don't see any voices here. I'm not saying there's not any, but
They moved to Hawaii and the Big Island in 2006. No, with me right now? No. Yeah, the bands are shifting around. I had that trouble with Greg while at work too. The band got really noisy, it's shifting around really weird.
what's up, Mike? Nice to see you in there. No, I don't want to listen to that.
talking about press space.
Did I come up now?
Really? Nothing?
Now, Greg?
Someone calling me?
I went to the other antenna.
I still hear you, K6EGG.
Well, it depends on the band shipping around. That's what's going on.
There's a couple of ski resorts up there. One of them is called Apache.
I didn't have anything on 10 meters. I'm listening. I got something on 20, though.
They're both 2 meters antenna. Hold on, there's another station there. Another station there, Blake. Where you at over there, Blake?
We call it Breckenridge Quality.
I got way.
Another station in there.
Snow for the day, it's just fine. I mean, by day 2, you'd be bored because there's not that many runs. Anyhow, back there to you, Mike. In 6MO, K6AER.
What's up there, Matt? You want to try 520? And I'm listening to.
Ski patrollers from National Ski Patrol.
I got all kinds of stuff going on here. I'm double fisting it today.
And, they were from the East Coast, and they get out there in the mountains.
Whoever this is
Colorado,
has a good signal.
and, I could tell they were suffering
Scott.
oxygen deprivation.
When I was petting Milo earlier, I was thinking about
right
you.
away. Here, take a couple of breaths of this, and you hand them the mask and turn on the O2. And
Wouldn't that be awesome, though?
Smile, as you could tell. Anyhow, very good there, Mike. Well, I'm going to head into the house, but thanks a lot for saying hi. Let me turn it back there to you. N6MO, K6AER.
It's the same guy from.
The one that I'm putting out 113 watts on is the 15 amp one.
Oh, but see, you got a better connection.
I guess the thicker wires have something to do with it.
I disconnected some stuff, so I don't think I'm capable of doing free DV right now.
I told you that all the time. That's what I've been preaching the last 4 or 5 years out here. If you were
So the Epstein Island DXpedition. It's going to be youths on the air there. That was a bad joke. Sorry.
Go ahead, you're close to Mason Station trying to get hold of me. We're listening. KN6 West Asbury Farm, we're listening. Go ahead, there, break.
Was that bad? Sorry. You know what? I've been holding that in for a while because I was going to make a joke about doing it the other night when we were talking about DXpeditions. I was going to mention that, and I decided against it. But since somebody brought it up, I had to.
Can you tell us what equipment you're on and how many watts you're running?
So sorry, but if you're offended, be offended.
Are you on an HT?
I'm listening to. I'm double fisting it here, but I'm just getting murdered. We're going into sunset here, so we'll.
I'm in the Seal Beach, Huntington Beach area, and I'm reading you at about a 5.2 or so. You're coming into me just fine.
We're holding it for net.
Copy that. That may be the first check-in. The first check-in for the net. Thanks for holding.
Yeah, go ahead. You're the first check-in for the net. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
Copy. Net control, K6EGG net control. This is Kilo 0 Bravo Fox. Checking in, no traffic.
Copy, K0BF. Early check-in, no traffic, all the way from northern Colorado.
Yeah, it sounded good, man. 5.7, 5.8. Glad to see the bands are starting to open up.
It's about time. I like this time of year. because the VHF is popping. More people on the radio, more POTAs going on, and at night, 20 meters is open to like 10 o'clock, so I'm a happy camper.
Absolutely. Well, see if anybody else there in the chat room has a copy on you here on 20 meters, because like I say, you're doing really good coming into Colorado. So K6EGG, K0 Bravo Fox.
Copy that. Thanks for checking into the net. I appreciate the first check-in here tonight from Northern Colorado. Early check-in, I might add. You're checking in 4 hours before the net. I appreciate it.
Hey, well, thanks for holding the frequency for the last 6 hours. That's great.
No problem. We'll hold it for 8 hours next time.
Hey, I've heard them hold them for longer. So great to do it. Think about it.
Anybody else want to check into the net? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I had 2 stations coming in trying to check into the net. Try again. Kilowatt Japan 6 Quebec uniform. You're a 5757 down here in Southern California. Copy that. Thanks for checking into the net. I don't even know what net we're doing, but thanks for checking in.
I don't know what net it is either, but I heard you calling, so I figured I might as well say hello.
I guess it's a fake net tonight. We'll see how many check-ins we can get. But, yeah, good signal down here in Southern California. I got S8 of noise, but you're coming in pretty decent.
Well, I'm happy to say tonight we have no noise. We have like 0 noise on the band. So everyone's coming in really good here. You're coming in good. The Colorado station is coming in good. I can hear just about everybody tonight.
Well, excellent. I appreciate you. I'm going to put you in the logbook, by the way. We're joking around about the net, but appreciate the contact tonight. I got you in my logbook for the very first time there, Jack, and I appreciate the coming back.
I'll go ahead and put you in my log here on QRZ too. Repeat the call again one more time.
Sure, it's Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Getting crushed now with noise.
And I just got crushed with noise, so we'll see if we can get any more. 7-3, by the way, Jack. And thanks for checking into the net here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Anybody else want to check into the net real quick? Also, I'm live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
Crap. I can't hear anybody else. Okay, I heard a Kilo Tango something. Would you like to check into the net? Try again.
Greg, it's Kilo Tango for Romeo Alpha Mike. Romeo Alpha Mike.
That's a 1G Greg. I don't think I can make a contact with you there. Kilo Tango 4 Romeo Alpha Mike. Is that correct? I caught most of that. You're a 5-1 just because I got an S ton of noise, and S doesn't stand for signal in this saying, I should say.
It's shit.
Yeah, good to talk to you. I know there's people waiting for you.
Well, Greg, I appreciate you checking into the first net tonight, and 7-3 all the way there from Florida, where I was actually there about 4 or 5 weeks ago. 7-3. Anybody else would like to check into the net tonight? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, your net controller. Kilo Juliet 5. I got a lot of noise. Try again. Tango Romeo Golf? Can someone relay? Dustin, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. A lot of noise.
Yeah, I got Kilo Juliet 5 there.
Hey, Kilo Juliet 5, come back again. Negative.
And Dustin, you came up, man. Your strong voice is just punching through that S ton of noise I have here, and that S doesn't stand for noise signal.
Yeah, no, it's. I think you have a friend out there that is generating noise right now.
Well, that's very nice of them to check into the net that way.
Hey, we need to figure out, as long as they can give us their call sign, that would be nice. But yeah, there's a lot of static that just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, if you have that fat of a signal, man, you're wasting it. You should be talking.
Exactly. Hey, there's a couple stations out there still calling. See if you can pull them out. I'll listen for you.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Calling for check-ins here to the net. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf in Southern California. Also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
I hear Gray Man out there, Greg.
I had our buddy there for a minute.
Hey, Tim, come back again.
Fake net's not working out so well for me tonight because I got my jammer. Don't forget to hit that like button when you guys are jumping in here tonight. I want people to see where I'm at.
Yeah, Tim is trying there for you, Greg.
And plus I got people tracking right now too to figure out where the guy's at.
He's not making a trip. He can't check into the net. That's not illegal checking because I got to hear him.
It's a fake check-in for the early net.
So it's a fake check-in for the early net on the fake net. All right, would anybody else like to check into the net? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf from Southern California. Also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile.
That really bums me out. I'm trying to have a fake net and someone's ruining it.
Yeah, that's a lot of noise on this end too.
You know, the person making the noise, if you want to check in, feel free.
You know, someone must have to really go to a lot of trouble. Don't forget to check your SDRs to see where they're coming in at. And if you guys are popping in from HF, jump in the chat if this is your first time. Love to see some new folks in there. I like to see the folks that have always in here as well. We also have a Discord channel, which you would see in the Nightbot, which I'm sticking into the pinned message right here.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters, and also looking for check-ins for the net from Southern California. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. A beautiful day here.
Oh, Matt sounded good into Colorado.
Matt's not coming into California.
Matt says he hears you just fine, Greg.
Well, I'd probably hear him if it wasn't for all the static by my house.
Bump it up, Matt.
I would love to get him checked into the net.
Are you getting the noise I'm getting here in Southern California? And don't forget to hit that like button if you're coming in here. Only 18 likes? That's a bad average right now. 51 people watching. I guess I got 2 dislikes. So maybe some sad hams are in here. They don't want to check into the net.
I can't tell if he's talking. Is he still talking?
No, you have another one wanting to check in for the internet.
Anybody else want to check into the net? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Going for check-ins, early check-ins tonight.
Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Victor, I hear you here in Colorado, K0BS. Here in Seattle, too. K6EGG,
Oh, K7 underwear and panties. You're now a 5-5. Early check-in tonight to the net. I appreciate it.
All right, well, I got to give you a 5-1 Seattle.
Actually, you came up to a 5-9 there, Mr. K7 UAP. Good signal now.
All right, well, I can give you a 5-5 now then.
Oh, how nice. Thanks for early check-in tonight. The net doesn't officially start for another 7.5 hours, so early check-in tonight. Appreciate it.
You're my furthest contact tonight. I appreciate you checking it. I like that RAM in your call sign there.
Yeah, sounding good, man. Great hearing from you there, K7 UAP, K0BS.
Underwear and panty. Is it panties or panty? Oh. This is going to kill you guys. How do you do that with a radio? Do you just...
Singular or plural?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Let's see if anybody else wants to check into the net here. Based in Southern California, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, looking for early check-ins to the night for the net. Anybody out there can hear my voice, please check in. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Once again, here in Southern California.
I'm getting crushed out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of QRM right now he's dealing with.
You missed the net. You have not checked into the net yet. We have 2 net control operators right now. NJ5X. NJ5X.
I heard November Juliet 5X right also.
I think I've talked to him before. Oh, that's Ryan over in Costa Mesa.
Matt's out there with you, so yeah, you're sounding good.
He's over in Orange County, not too far away.
Greg out in Southern Cal's dealing with a lot of noise, so we'll pass it over back to Greg and let him continue with his early check-in net. So KJ7 Papa Victor Tango K0BS. We're back to net control, Greg.
Copy that. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, looking for early check-ins tonight to the net. The net doesn't officially start for another 5.5, almost 6, maybe 7 hours from now, is November Juliet 5 X-ray there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. You might be too close. When I do the 40-meter early check-in net, we'll give it a shot there. I think I could probably hear you from over the hill there. Did you hear him, Dustin?
Yeah, I heard him. You guys were doubling there for a minute. NJ5X K0BS.
The problem is they follow because they're watching on YouTube. Andy,
Hey, very good.
you want to check into the net tonight?
Stopping in. NJ5X from Kilo 0 Bravo Fox. We're going to take it back to K6EGG net control.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. RH, we're too close for 20 meters. You could probably hear me on the YouTubes, but not on the frequency. I'll be checking in some folks there on 40 meters in just a few minutes. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf looking for check-ins here into Southern California. Once again, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ. Terry, I got you in there light, man. Was that Terry? Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Victor? Victor Echo 3 Foxtrot Lima, what was it? Victor Echo 3 Foxtrot Echo Romeo or is it Victor Alpha 3? I got a lot of noise here, so I'm going to try this again. Victor Alpha 3 Foxtrot Echo Romeo, is that correct?
Roger. QSL, good evening, Greg.
Good evening. Thanks for checking into the net tonight. You're 5'7" now. You came up. Band's going in and out. Good to get you in there.
I'm using a 7610.
Yeah, you're up and down a fair bit. You're about a 5 and 5 to a 5 and 7, but I'm hearing you pretty well. Over.
Copy that. Good to get a contact from north of the border there. Good signal. I hope it's warming up there. Thanks for checking into the net tonight.
Anyway, thanks a lot, and over to Greg of the A3FER.
All right, man, 7-3. Good to hear you in there again. I want to talk to you on a POTA again. It's been a while. All right, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ, and I'm looking for check-ins for the net tonight from Southern California. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
Hey, Greg, do you copy me now? Victor Echo 3, November, Victor.
Terry, I got you in there. You're 5'7", 57. I thought that was you calling earlier. I heard the Victor, and I heard a 3 in there. So I was like, oh, I think that's Terry. But I got you in there now, Terry.
Yeah, no problem at all. I noticed your noise went away, so I figured I'd give you a call. Check me in. Thanks for taking my call, 7-3.
Copy that. Yeah, your early check-in tonight. I just got you listed as an early check-in. So you got to check in at the normal time as well, but I appreciate it.
All right, I'll be listening along, waiting for the call. Take care.
All right, 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf looking for check-ins for the net. Anybody want to check into the net? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. Okay, I got a Juliet 5 something there. Kilo Juliet 5. Can you just give me your suffix only now? Sun just went down, and I think the band changed a little bit. Try again. Dustin, you hear him?
Negative.
You came up too, man. You're loud.
Yeah, you're loud, man.
All right. Whoever that Kilo Juliet 5 station, try again if that was somebody in the chat there on YouTube. Would love to hear from you. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters and looking for check-ins to the net. Early check-in net here in the Southern California. Anybody want to check in?
Everybody wants to check in the nets. Man, I'm really bummed. I would really like a hex beam. You sounded good. You came up. So the band's probably shifting. Hey, the only thing I ask for, I don't ask for anything except for likes and subscribes. So if you're new, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're watching on a TV or something, I know it's hard to do. I don't know how to do that, to be honest with you. So don't ask, because I've tried before.
All right, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ and looking for check-ins here into the early check-in net from Southern California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. The city is Chino, Chino, the Inland Empire of Southern California, looking for early check-ins to the net. Anybody else out there would love to get you checked in and see what your signal's like here into my setup here, my 7610. Anybody else out there?
Yeah, I mean, you can check in. I need more power. You're right. Am I still being heard?
Dustin, you still hear me in Colorado? Band seems to be shifting quite a bit. I'm sorry, I doubled.
Yeah, you're rocking and rolling, man. 20 over.
What is going on tonight? It's weird.
It's the band conditions. It really is. They're starting to recover, but it's taking their time doing it.
Is that from the solar storm a couple days ago?
Yeah, we had a couple CMEs hit, and then we have that corneal hole. It does. It kind of sounds funny. It's called a corneal hole mass ejection. It spews out a bunch of solar winds towards Earth. Yeah, I know, right?
Sounds like something from Beavis and Butthead.
Right, yeah. So when, and if you look at the solar map, a picture of the disk, you'll see the big old black spot that goes across the sun, and that's what it is. And every time we get one of those Earth facing, it's basically like having a solar flare constantly pounding the poles of Earth. So yeah, it's moving out of the way, and hopefully it'll start making the band conditions a little bit better for us.
So I got a serious question to ask you. So when we get these solar storms getting in, do you think the other planets get the same type of solar activity we get? Do we get it more because we're flat? Is that how that works?
Of the radiation, that's why we have the northern lights, is because our magnetic field, it's just like putting two magnets together and how they fight each other. Well, that's basically what our magnetic field is doing, and it is protecting us from all that radiation. That's why the Cunningham, I think that's what it is, event that was way back in the 1800s that actually melted the telegraph lines, it had enough radiation that it actually made it through our magnetic field. So other planets don't have the strong magnetic field like we do. Some have it even stronger, but yeah, they definitely get hit by it.
And so do you think it's because we're flat? Because Earth is flat? Is that why it's doing that?
Well, the being flat is probably not a good reason to be that way. But yeah, the oval, I guess we're an oval.
Well, copy that. That's good to know. I didn't realize that Beavis and Butthead came up with some solar terminology as well.
Well, I tell you what, that's the way they taught high school back in the day.
You said it was cornholio? Is that what you said?
A cornholio mass ejection. Yeah, I can't stop either, man. K0BF. You heard it live on the K6EGG live stream.
And we got people in Wisconsin that wants to jump in here, but the band is just with those injections, we're just not getting what we need to make contacts across the United States here.
Well, when you have that type of mass ejection, there's a lot of noise that come with it.
Well, it was saving up for a while, so it was like a bigger load of stuff going through.
Absolutely. All right, Wisconsin. Let's see if we can catch the Wisconsin.
Scott in Wisconsin, you want to check into the net. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. All right, would anybody like to check into the net? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, one of your net control operators. I'm in Southern California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, maybe 37.8 to be exact. Would love to have a check-in here from the beautiful city of Chino, CHINO. I'm on my 7610, just running 100 watts on my in-fed half wave, about in an inverted V, about 32 feet in the air. Anybody want to check in? This is, once again, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Got him, Dustin?
There's somebody that wants to know if it's the big load net.
This is the pre-big load net.
And then there was a 9 station. The 9 station, come back.
Am I going to get in trouble for this?
The 9 station? I guess the 9 station got scared.
The 9 station, would you like an early check-in? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Dang, would love to make a contact with you.
You're still sounding good here near Toronto, Greg. Victor Echo 3.
Copy that. You are too. You faded right at the end of that, but you're 5'9" there briefly. So there's people that could probably hear me. They're maybe afraid to check in. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Anybody else want to check into the net tonight? Is there a Kilo Echo station? Kilo Echo 9. Kilo Echo 9. Keep trying. Nothing heard there. Dustin, you still there? Did you catch any of the Kilo Echo 9?
Oh yeah, I had the Kilo Echo 9, but down there's somebody that sounds like they've been smoking too many cigars and drinking way too much whiskey out there trying to set your call sign.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, that was definitely weird. Definitely weird, and all the white women. Where are all them white women at? I just heard that too. But yeah, it's getting pretty quiet out there. Too many CMEs going on.
My noise levels dropped, but I also noticed that a lot of signals I had on from voices have dropped too. So maybe the band is shifting since it went to nighttime here where I'm at.
Very good possibility.
We'll wait a few more minutes, then I might move to 40, as Joe, KI5 Whiskey Tango mentioned there. Holy moly.
What's that?
I get the noise. Do you want to identify yourself? Do you want to check into the net? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Anybody want to check into the early check-in net?
Yeah, that feedback coming back from somebody, that is not good in headphones.
This is how you make stereo, by the way. You just do mess with people like this. Oh yeah, you're just kind of like confusing everybody. Oh, that noise is beautiful in my ear. Well, he's hearing it too in Denver.
We probably want to go down to 40 because they're causing way too much noise now.
Yeah.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Whatever it is, it's moving, and I think it's moving on purpose. So I'm going to QSY to 40 meters.
Yeah, just like Gray Man said, it's a tard with a radio. We're going to QSY, K0BF.
I'm going to QSY because of tards. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yes, we all wear them.
Was it KQ4NXE? Hey, Roger on that, Roger. Well, it's good to hear from you out there. I'm pointed to West Coast, so you're coming into the back of the beam 5 and 7 here to Colorado.
NXE?
Well, hey, Roger on that there. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. We're going to QSY down to 40 meter. We'll see how 40 meters sounds tonight. Great to hear the band starting to open back up again.
K4NXE. I don't.
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and get you in the logbook right now, and as soon as I push log, I will.
That's
I
correct.
will give you a gold star in QRZ.
What was the call? KQ4. Oh,
all right,
yeah,
73 is there, Roger, and all the best, and hope to catch you again.
Yeah, I think I made a contact with him before.
Hey, God bless you as well, 73.
All right, Dustin, follow me.
All right, we're going.
K6EGG, QSY, 40 meters.
$40 looks okay. We'll see how this goes. Really? That was quick.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Yeah, frequency is used for a sweaty ball net. It's sweaty ball net tonight. It's the frequency is used for the sweaty ball. Gotta go ahead.
K0BF, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Dustin, you have me?
K0BF, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Do you have a copy up there, Dustin?
What? Dude, you were coming in 5.9 on 20. That's so weird how the bands work. And I didn't hear the other station there, the KQ4.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ, and also looking for check-ins maybe on the net from Southern California in the city of Chino. Anybody out there hear my voice? Give me a call back.
I hear you now.
Hey, Dustin, I got you in there. You doubled with somebody else. You were about a 5'9". Was there somebody else trying to call back? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo Oscar 6 Echo Charlie Alpha.
Kilo Oscar 6 Echo Charlie Alpha?
Yourself.
All the way over from Colton, California?
Yes, sir.
All the way off the 215 or so. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on the other side of the 15 in the city of Chino. You're 5757.
I got you a 5'7" here as well.
Good to get you in there. It looks like our first contact there. And checking out you on QRZ. You got a nice looking setup, man.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what, I just was introduced to your video, so I'm going to be following you.
Copy that. I bet we can make a contact on 2 meters, too.
Yeah, more just Chino, I would think so, yes.
Let me ask you this. You want to try DStar Simplex for the heck of it?
Yeah, just name a frequency.
145.67.
Repeat that, please.
145.67 dB.
145. Is that a 67?
Yeah, that's the DStar Simplex frequency.
Okay, I'll see what's going over.
I'll be back on 40. Give me a second here. I would like to make a contact with you in Pahrump, by the way.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Oops, I'm in the wrong frequency. Let me see if you got me here. 145.67, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I should be able to make a contact with him. No copy there, Kilo Oscar 6 Echo Charlie Alpha?
Meters even open tonight. Really great to see all the bands open after the last couple days.
Kilo Oscar 6 Echo Charlie Alpha. Do you have a copy in Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf?
160, 80, and 40 is the wired dipole. And then
I'm 100 watts, and he's only like 20 miles away from me. Should definitely be able to make a contact with him. I know it says 2 meter call, but if you see the filter here when it goes away, I'm in DV mode.
Let's try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf looking for KO6 Echo Charlie Alpha.
K6EGG, this is KO6 I got you.
I got you in there loud and clear. I'm actually going to probably log this thing too.
K6EGG, Prairie.
Hey, no, man. That's only a couple hours. So, what do you say, 3750?
What radio are running there? 9700?
Yeah, I'll take a listen. working on 80 meters there. I don't do much on 80 other than DX when there's a contest. So.
Still there? Kilo Oscar 6 Echo Charlie Alpha. I had you in there briefly. If you hear me, I'm going to QSY back to 40 meters.
K6EGG, Greg, can you hear me?
Now I got you in there. You're coming and broken up, but I hear you. Do you hear me loud?
Okay.
You were just on the verge of not making it. I heard a couple words there.
Hey, good evening, Tim. Yeah, you're sounding good up here to Colorado tonight, Tim. November Whiskey 9 Fox, K0 Bravo Fox, 5-9 here this evening.
Yeah, I'm on a 5100. I'm at 50 watts. For some reason, I'm not able to hit you.
I got you. I have you now. I got you now.
Great to hear you here on 40 meters, and it looks like Greg may have been checking the frequency there. So we'll see if Greg can get the 203 back and make some more contacts. But great to hear both of you guys coming from up there in the Great Lakes area. K0 Bravo Fox 732.
Yeah, Greg. I'm sorry. Either I'm not coming in, or you're not coming in, or it's one or the other.
I have you there. I have you. You are coming in. I do hear you now. Sorry, I'm on 2 meter as well. 2 meter as well, DStar. You have me here, Dustin?
Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know if Jeremy or Sam out there could hear you.
Hey, Craig, if you still hear me, I'm going to QSY back to 40 meters, and I have you in my logbook there. I sort of made a contact with Craig over in Colton on DStar, on 2 meter DStar Simplex.
That's kind of cool, man.
He's just running 50 watts, and he's about, 15 miles away, but we got a hill in the way.
K6EGG.
I have you in there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. I heard you a couple times, Craig.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was picking you up. I would get you every now and then I'd hear you, then you go away, then you couldn't hear me, so I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Here's my theory, is just east of Ontario Airport, there's that hill, and I'm looking at line of sight on the map right now. I think that might be blocking us right now.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. I mean, usually I know I can hit East Vale, that general area, so more likely just line of sight.
Yeah, but I got you on here, and I have you in the logbook for the first time. Too bad we weren't totally able to make a contact. I logged it enough. I logged it because I heard you a couple times. I don't know if you heard me, but I logged it there in QRZ. I don't know if you logged there or not.
Yeah, I'll get you in there.
Let me give you the info if you have it. Just a quick second, Craig.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I logged it 1:45:67, and I just did digital voice, and the time is 2:28 UTC. 2:28 UTC.
got that, Rick. Thank you very much.
Excellent. It's great to make a contact with a local fella here.
Yeah, usually I'm on DStar, DMR as well. I have a reflector. You're more likely, you're more than welcome to join in. We have buddy connections up here from the DMR. Look over here. And also from the members as well.
Copy that. Is the like reflector like locally based there? I see the XLX 411. Is that locally based?
So this is LA. The server is in LA. The reflector is mine.
Well, excellent, man. Is there a repeater attached to it, or are you just all hotspot in?
I do have a couple of talkers, DMR talkers on the Amcom DMR network and TGIF that it's bridged to on the DMR.
Well, excellent, man. Well, good to make a contact with you there, Craig. And nice to talk to you for the very first time. So 7-3 from Chino. This is K6EGG for K06 Echo Charlie Alpha. Just to let you know, I'm also streaming on YouTube as well with a link in my QRZ profile.
Definitely check them out. Thanks a lot, Greg. You have a great rest of your week. This is K6EGG.
K6EGG, you got a nice strong signal coming in towards Central Valley of California. According to Uniform Quebec. Good evening.
Okay, I got Uniform Quebec. I didn't get to the rest. I got an S-ton of noise here.
Kilo Echo 4, idiots, unite quickly. KE4IUQ.
Kilo Echo 4, India Uniform Quebec. Yeah, you got a good signal up here, or down here, I should say. Looks like we made contact there not that long ago, it looks like. So good to hear you in again. Yeah, good signal down here. Hope you're staying cool.
Yeah, it's been warm up here. Yeah, I'm on the, I've got the Kenwood DS990, and I just changed the antenna out. I put the Palomar 4006. That seems to be working all right.
Yeah, you sound great down here, man. Appreciate the contact, and I have you in the logbook there. And where do you do POTA up there at? You got a couple good spots?
Yeah, there's a couple of places within a half hour of the house. A couple of nice parks that I like, but if I don't mind driving, if I've got a day off, there's some beautiful places up this way, and then you can get over to the bay within an hour or so. There's a bunch of places over there, but here within by the house, there's two nice parks within 30 minutes.
Well, copy that, man. Appreciate the contact up there. I'm going to say 7-3s. I'm going to see if I can make a couple more contacts before my head doesn't explode. Once again, appreciate the contact again, Chuck. And 7-3 from Southern California.
All right, man. Have a good night. Kilo Echo 4, idiots unite quickly. I'll be clear.
That's a great acronym for tonight, by the way.
No shortage. See ya!
See ya. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from the city of Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles.
November, Japan, 5 X-ray. 6 Echo Delta Kilo.
Hold on there, ending in Kilo. RH, you're 5'9", over Chino Hills.
Copy the 5'9" Chino Hills. Yeah, good to hear you. Just wanted to give you a shout. It was funny when you started out on 20, I could copy you pretty good, and then you just totally disappeared. So I wanted to see if I could ping the relay in Colorado back over to Chino. Over.
Yeah, I never heard you on 20 at all. Dustin had you great, 5'9" up there in Colorado.
Yeah, you were sounding good. All right, well, and good to hear you talking to Craig K6EGG out there as well. Got the local trifecta going here. Have a good night and enjoy playing radio over there.
Yeah, man, I tried to do a DStar contact with him on 2 meters. Just didn't quite work out. I got I think it's Harupa Hills that's in the way. I'm looking on the map right now trying to figure out, but it's directly line of sight, and it's only like 500 feet tall, but it's just enough to probably block the signal.
Yeah, you could have a little blockage there. I could see the traffic on the scope, but I couldn't pull you guys out either.
Yeah, we'll have to try in Simplex too.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good one. I'll let you get back to it and turn some knobs and stuff. Thanks for
169. 169. Don't forget
K6EGG NJ5X.
Anybody new in here? Don't forget to subscribe to Tim's YouTube channel.
Copy that. 73. Ending in I think H. What you're calling K6EGG. Try again.
I think it was Whiskey Bravo 6 Echo Delta Kilo.
Whiskey Bravo 6? Didn't catch the rest there.
Yeah, very good. K6EGG. This is Whiskey Bravo 6 Echo Delta Kilo.
I had it close. I put Bravo Kilo. Yeah, you're 5'9" down here in Southern California. I'm looking at your setup, man. See, I'm so jealous with those big giant antennas. I would love to get one of those beams there in a tower. It looks great there, man.
Very good. Well, yeah, that's coming down. I just acquired a Step IR 4-element and a larger tower, so it's going to be my kind of retirement dream machine. I found it used, and I've been spending the last 2 days taking the antennas down off of and getting it moved up here. Name here is Brooks, and great signal down.
Copy that, Brooks. You're living out my personal dream there. I always wanted to live kind of, I wouldn't say totally isolated, but away from cookie cutter house situation like I'm in here, and have a big giant antenna farm with many different antennas of different sizes and towers and having 2 meter antennas and whatever else. So good for you, man. I'm glad you're living my dream out.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, very good. Well, it's, it's been a lifelong dream, so hopefully it'll come to fruition. But anyway, great signal down here. We're down in Ramona, California, so not too far away from you. But anyway, I'll let you go. And enjoy your time on 40. Your band sounded good.
Well, copy that. Ramona, California. I thought I saw San Ramon, which is in Northern California, obviously. So copy that. Yeah, you're not too far away from me there, about 100 or so miles.
Yeah, I don't think I could throw a rock that far, but you're not too far away. So very good. I'm just using the cell phone with the Flex, so the audio's not that good. I'm out here just kind of relaxing after being on the tower most of the day. So anyway, 7-3s and good luck there. WB6EDK.
Copy that. 7-3. Thanks for being patient and waiting in there. When I was talking to somebody over in Costa Mesa there. Appreciate it, man. 7-3.
7-3. Good luck.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. Pardon me. I don't even know where I'm at. 40 meters from Chino, California.
Alpha India 7 Victor Victor.
In Victor, try again.
Alpha India 7 Victor Victor.
Alpha India 7 Victor. Good to get you there, man. Thanks for being patient. You got a great signal traveling over the Mojave Desert here into Chino, California.
Yeah, Greg, you're sounding good over here in front of Nevada. Making it over the mountains over here. Just fine. That's 9+.
Copy that. Looking at your QRZ profile, is that a Cobra 1000 there with a frequency counter on top of it?
That there is a Cobra 142 GTL that's been modified to work on 10 meters.
Excellent. Looks very similar. Ooh, you got a nice looking mic there too. It looks like a Cobra 1000 from my view there, but yeah, cool deal, man. You do pretty well with that setup?
Oh, it's a blast. It's what I got into radio years ago, CB
like in the late 80s, early 90s, and basically talked all over the world with that radio. And then when I got my amateur license, I kept around.
That is correct.
So
we were on DStar earlier.
I'll take it out, dust it off, and use it on 10 meters. It works pretty good.
Well, copy that. Yeah, I got my first taste of HF there on 10 meters, or technically 11 meters, I should say. I had a President, it was an HR 2510, so I think that's a President Lincoln that was modified so I can get the CB channels, and of course I kind of played around where I was transmitting as well.
Yeah, I had one of those, used it mobile for a while. Those are pretty good rigs. Mine died, though. It was in a four-wheeler, and I think the vibration eventually got to it and killed it.
Yeah, great radios. I'm seeing some pop up on eBay now and again, and that the orange display brings back a lot of memories. And I remember the audio in those were so great. I always had people on the CB band go, "How do you get your audio sounding like that?"
Yeah. I think Radio Shack made a version of that radio too, but it was upper sideband only.
I do remember. Yeah, you are right. I can't remember. It looks exactly the same, but I think I had a couple different options too, but you're right.
Yeah, cool radios. I think 10 meters is still my favorite band just because of what you can do with it and get away with relatively low power.
Yeah, I made a ton of contacts on 10 meters. When it's open, it's definitely open. I just wish I didn't have the noise level like I do here. In fact, you're out in Pahrump, a pretty famous ham radio operator, I believe, I used to have a house not too far away from you, and really enjoyed being out there as far as I remember.
Yeah, actually, in one of my videos, I drive by that house and show the antennas. He's got some interesting wires up in the air.
Do you have a YouTube channel that's on your QRZ profile?
I don't know if I have it on my QRZ page or not, but Rick's Ham Shack is the YouTube channel.
I will look. Oh, the one that's in my chat there?
Yeah, I'll throw the link in the chat. K6EGG AI-7VV. I'll throw it in there. And, yeah, 10 meters is fun. I got a 4-element Yagi that I made out of a 5-element high-gain beam, CB beam. And I just retuned it for 10 meters. But I think, since 10 meters is going to kind of fade away here in the next couple of years, I might pull it down and put something else up.
Just to let you know, you won't be able to link in because I have it protected for not being able to put links in, but I'll look you up there. I got you. I see you in the chat there. I'll just grab your profile there, and I just subscribe to it too.
Well, thank you. And I think you threw Grayman Pota's link up. We need to, get everybody we can to subscribe to his channel. He's only like 170 subscribers away from the 5,000 mark, and I know how hard that is. So I hope he gets there.
Yeah, man, I hear you. After I got 5,000 subs on my thingamajig there, it really, really changed my channel. Like, I don't want to brag, but it just changed the amount of people coming in, and I noticed a lot of differences on when I would post and how I'd post, how things affected. So things will change. So I definitely look forward to him hitting 5K.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
I do productions,
you know
yes.
how it is. Everybody
live productions.
Started a YouTube channel knows
Sports
how
mainly.
difficult it is, to monetize it first off, and then to grow it to something that really matters. So it's difficult. It takes some time. It takes some effort.
To your point, I know this sounds weird. I don't want to have anything monetized. I don't want to have a second job. I don't have a problem with people doing it, but I don't want to have a second job, and I just want to free flow whatever I want to do and not have to worry about. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to just do my thing and not have to worry about something happening, and some legal aspects change when you're announcing your stuff on the air too, as far as I understand. So I even though with the 20,000+ subscribers, I'm not monetized at all.
Really? Well, that's interesting. I don't do it for the money. I mean, I do it because I enjoy it.
This board is badass,
dude. For the money, I wouldn't have structured
it's a digital and analog board all at once.
It's pretty tech heavy.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Do a lot of stuff about antennas, and really, it's boring to the average YouTuber. So that's the reason my subscriber count's kind of low. But I do it because I really, really enjoy the hobby of amateur radio, and I just try and take what's in my head and put it out there on that channel, so other people can enjoy it as well that are in the same hobby,
I don't agree with you on you saying it's boring and no one's interested in it. I think a lot of things are niche, and I think a lot of niche things are expanding a lot more, because I don't think people realize that I don't know, I don't want to call it like a closet thing that you're interested in, but necessarily there wasn't an outlet to express people's likes like there is now with social media and stuff like that. So I definitely think there's a niche for the stuff that people put up on YouTube. In fact, if you want to watch somebody vacuuming their house, there's a niche for that. And if you look, there's millions and millions of views on it. So you never know what people are interested in. If they like it, they will come. And having, almost 2,000 subs, that's not necessarily something to speak lightly about. So I kind of disagree with you on that.
And you may be right. I can thank YouTubers for me getting back in the hobby. I mean, I wanted to do it years ago, but I just didn't want to learn code. And it was either, I can't remember which channel that I was watching. It was either Josh at Ham Radio Crash Course, or it was Jason at Ham Radio 2.0. One of those channels I was watching, and that's how I learned that they dropped the code from the test for tech. And I can directly credit, one of those channels.
Don't go anywhere. I'm going to still talk about it.
I can directly
Are you in
credit one of
production?
those channels for me getting my license and getting into amateur radio.
Yeah, absolutely. And and to your point, I didn't realize, I didn't even know DMR and stuff was a thing, and like hotspots, till I found Smokin' Ape. I don't know if you've ever seen him. He gets really good technical stuff. Kind of geeks out about it, and I enjoy that. Gets a little bit too far for me, but it's kind of interesting to try to understand what he's explaining, because he does explain it to it for a moron like myself. But yeah, Josh and Jason, those guys, yeah, they've definitely helped out the hobby. I'm doing this mainly for fun, and for myself, people are teaching me through the chat, because I didn't know how to do FT8. I didn't know FT8 existed. I didn't know some of these modes existed that I talk on, like free DV. People show me how to do it through the through the chat. So I'm kind of like reversed. I'm trying to explain. Hard to explain it. Reverse like YouTube channel. Instead of me showing you stuff, they're showing me, and it's getting broadcast on YouTube. Kind of. You know what I mean?
Roger. K6EGG AI-7VV. One thing to your credit.
That's crazy, man.
Was extremely polished. I think that's.
I like the fact that we have freedom of speech here.
Count is where it is. It's very well done. That's something I need to work on, is polish a little bit more. I get lazy when I'm filming and editing, and I could do better.
Yeah, and to your point, I've tried to put videos out. I find if I just do my normal thing, people will come. People will like it if you're good enough, I guess, for it. So just be yourself, because that's what it's about. Don't try to be too polished. Make a mistake. We're human. If it's too polished, it's almost like I don't want to watch it. I can just turn on regular TV.
Yeah, that's true. But inevitably...
What's up, dude? You back home yet?
I'll spot some of my mistakes in editing.
I'm talking to somebody in Nevada, actually, not too far away from your
somebody in the comments
home area.
will find that and make sure that I'm aware that
COVID
I made a
killed
mistake.
killed our business.
I was trying to do better.
Murdered
I found
people.
early on that audio was very important in YouTube. If you don't get the audio right, I mean, you can fix video, but you can't fix audio.
I agree with you. I pride myself on that. Being a professional audio engineer, I try to get the best gear available to me for the stream. I do have problems from now and again. I just recently had some plug-in issues that I had to bypass, but for the most part, I agree with you 100%. As long as the audio is clear and you can hear, that's the first thing people are going to complain about.
England, too, I think they do some weird stuff, but I don't think for ham radio.
Rick, I think I lost you. I'll see you in the chat. 7-3, and I got you in our logbook for our very first time. And if you have any other YouTube accounts, don't forget to subscribe to Gray Man's channel and mine if you could.
I guess the band's going long.
Anybody else out there? I guess we lost the band there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Anybody else out there? Whiskey Bravo 7. Try again.
Yep, you got it right so far. Los India, CCI, your name is Terrence, Echo Romeo India, and your previous contact time with CCI, the noise level is what he said.
And I got a super light copy on you, mainly because of really high QRM noise. But I have you in there. It looks like our first contact there, and I love your profile picture. I love airplanes.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, I'm still talking what to work right now. But anyway, it sounds like the band is changing pretty fast there, so give me a signal report there, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm going to give you a 55 now. 55. You were stronger at first, and then you came back. You went back down. But Eric, this is Greg Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. I appreciate the contact there from Lake Head, California. I believe that's in Northern California. Looking at the zip code.
Yeah, Greg, you got it right there. Lake Shaft, Lake Shaft as well. There's about 60 miles south of the Oregon border, and just heading to work here. What's your PPH, over?
Chino, California, not to be mistaken to Chico. It's CHINO, Southern California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles.
Yeah, Chico's just a little bit south of me, and
That's wild.
All right, Eric, you kind of dropped on that last one, so I'm going to say 7-3, and I have you in my logbook once again for the first time. It'll get over to QRZ and LOTW, so I appreciate the contact, and thanks for being patient during our conversation there with Rick there in Pahrump.
So I'm going to monitor here for a few more minutes. All right, somebody was in there. I was trying to have a conversation and talk at the same time, or read at the same time. I see you in there. You finally got home to your dry weather in southern Nevada there. Somebody was talking about production. And not Norco, no. You like Norco? Norco's close. Yes, the COVID killed my business that I'm in. It killed a lot of people, changed a lot of stuff, which is unfortunate. That stuff was going to happen anyways, I believe. It just got sped up by 5 years. I'll see if anybody else pops in here. I'm monitoring 40 meters tonight, 7203. And this is an SSL BiG SiX console. It doesn't make sense to me if any of it was. Oh yeah, you got to remember, man, it's a different country. This is why a lot of people left Europe and came to here. because they wanted more freedoms. At least that's the way I read in the history books. Where is space? Yeah, we don't know if it's enforced. I've been to Norco Airport with somebody actually in the channel before. Actually, I've been to Norco Airport quite a bit. Has AI impacted my profession? Maybe not my position, but it definitely has affected my profession of television broadcast. Yes, especially with writing. I hear, 'cause you don't need to have writers anymore. Somebody's crushing me out there. I pushed through all the noise. And I don't know if Rick, you're still watching. Nice to have you in here tonight. I'll check out some of your videos. Look at that. Look who pops up on my screen here when I open up Instagram. So Brittany Hopper there. She's on Fox News. I used to work with her. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Tim pops up. Yes, and I actually troll on X when I'm on here as well. So I'm going to kill this noise because it's definitely giving me a headache. Yeah, I mean, Colson. Okay, and to be fair, I have had somebody send me an email saying they wanted me to cease and desist putting their stuff up from QRZ on my live stream channel, but it's available. All that stuff's publicly available through the FCC database. It may be behind a paywall on QRZ, but QRZ gets it from a public source. If you type in anybody's call sign in the FCC log, whatever they have listed as their current address, it could be a PO box. It's available on there. So nice try. When I did start the channel, or I shouldn't say start the channel, when I started getting a little deeper in the channel, I spent a couple $100 just to a lawyer that is a friend of a friend, and he was a broadcast lawyer. They do have those, and we spent a couple hours together in his office there in Orange County, and I went through a lot of questions of do's and don'ts. And I expressed that very thing. And he's like, anything that's available, as long as you're not doxing, anything that's available online, you're just putting online, because it's basically Facebook or YouTube's another entity. So by law, you're not really doing anything illegal. Unless you like say, hey, go to this guy's address and do this. That's something else. That's another whole nother thing, but that's part of the deal. People want to know where they're at. That's because I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, but I've had probably 4 or 5 emails going, you can't put my address up on YouTube. But, dude, it's on a website. And I looked and you had like 15,000 views, which is way more than what you'd see here. So yeah. But it does. I mean, but the information's still available. Literally, if you type in your call letters in the Google search, it will eventually send you to some FCC database. So, yeah, I see people getting freaked out about license plates. I was just going to mention that. So, I'm getting set up for FT8, by the way. I'm actually going to go to 30 meters. I need some more 30-meter contacts. Lots of outrage. Everything is on public. If you type in my name, my cell phone number will pop up probably. So, and I know I've had people call me and text me saying, hey, I found you. Yeah, you did. But You know, it's public, and I don't allow that to be public, but my company had my phone number, put it out there. So that's what I don't understand. People get a little weird on stuff, but you on 15 meter right now? Really? I want that guy. Let's go to 15 meter. I didn't think 15 was still open. Correct. Unless you're in your house with your windows closed and you have no devices in your hands, you're not in private. I do have 2 phone numbers, yes. Just to let you know. I have 2 different totally phone services. I think you just download them, right? You want me to do DMR? You got the orange fella in there for your photo there. I'm looking on let me see here. Where do you want me to go on DMR? And there's a reason why okay, I'm not getting much activity on 15 meters right now. I don't see who you're talking about. Not saying it's not happening. So let me see if this works. Well, there we go. The odd problem with the FCC is my name in all caps on my amateur license, but not my G. That's strange. I think you can change that. Let's see if this works. It's been a minute, folks. I don't know if it's going to work.
Openspot
really?
Connected to Brandmeister server. I use a portable antenna.
So I had that happen when I changed my license.
And if I go to work,
and then when I changed, I went in there and did something. I can't remember what I did.
You know, you can use lower power and.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
So no, I'm very intrigued.
Who's the guy with the picture with the orange fella? Where are you at? Are you in Norco?
Yeah, this is K6EGG. Yeah, the program's great. VAR-AC. It's been out, I think 2020.
I got to use the restroom real quick. But I'm on DMR.
And it's a digital chat program, so you can connect with other stations and talk with them and send images and send files. They recently added a bulletin board service where you can connect up and download files. And then there's an email gateway feature that with stations that run email, so you can connect to their system and then send the email to anyone on the internet. So it's a great feature. And they also added an artificial intelligence component, so you can connect to a station that has AI, and you can interact with the AI agent and ask questions and get information back. So it's definitely a great program, and there is a academy training. It's like $45, but it'll take you through, I think, 13 modules with self-paced training. You can learn how to use it, but it's definitely a great application. Back to you. Yes, well, I'm all for modules and training, and everything. So I probably will do this. I think the digital has saved ham radio. You know, the old FM repeaters and everything. Very, very limited, and especially during COVID, how many people I talked to that were homebound, and their only means of
warm in here.
communication was through DMR or fusion.
So I'm on
talked to some 90-year-old gentleman from a nursing home, and
so we're gonna talk about the guy said.
That sort of made his life. So I think digital has saved the.
I don't know what happened. He was gonna ask some questions, I believe, and I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, I agree.
I apologize.
More people and give more options.
It's a busy night here tonight. Let me tell you.
I have a very modest antenna set up. It's just a dipole about 12 feet in the air. So it's hard to work single sideband for my location, but I can connect on a digital node.
Same here.
Like
what happened to my meter? I used to have an audio meter there.
Also, there's a digital called, I think it's Free DV. It's a digital voice mode, and I've used that a couple times. It works pretty well. This is Kilo 3 Juliet, Sierra Juliet. Back to you. No, this certainly has been helpful. It's amazing what you pick up talking to people. That's how I got a mic. I was talking to somebody one day and said, talk to me on my mic.
I'm trying to get.
Oh, okay, you got a mic. He says, no, a mic. M1K.
No. Oh, that sort of works.
Bought one, and if you've not used one, it's very easy to use, and you can.
There goes the meter. The meter's back.
E25 and all those modes, and I just have it set up to use my phone as a hotspot.
You can't hit the. We went all the way over to DMR, and you can't hit the meter.
It's hard for me to put anything in there. So, we move forward.
I need to go do more walking. I can't wait till I get in a normal baseball schedule.
I read an article about that.
Get back into my routine, because I have not been in a routine. I have been traveling. I've been not in my routine. I have been hosed since after Christmas. I've only been able to hit the sauna like maybe 4 times.
The mixing system isn't all that great. I was looking at things in there. But are you still working? Or
all right, take care. Nice to see you in here tonight. Good to make a contact. You dropped out on 40 meters, unfortunately. Going to try to make some contacts here on DMR.
Software development, and
are we going to have a launch in Vandenberg? Do I see that?
At some point.
Maybe not.
A number of folks here where I live in local radio.
I'll be. So here's the other thing. So this is what I want to do. I don't know if it's going to work out. What I want to do is do a POTA early afternoon on Thursday and not do my nighttime live stream, or do the nighttime live stream a little bit later, because I really want to watch the Dodger game.
And,
so that doesn't make me a bad person. It's on NBC at 5:30 Eastern. Pardon me, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. Your World Series champions, Los Angeles Dodgers.
As well, so Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Absolutely back when was there a couple times, and great sailing. They down there as well.
It might kill ham radio on Thursday. And Jason, I took my general license at Dodger Stadium in the bathroom, in the press box. I have witnesses. He's actually in Europe right now, but he tested me.
He literally ate my November.
All right, what happened here? There's a huge delay in my meter there. Check. Wow.
November for Kilo 3 Juliet Sierra Juliet. Yeah, just Kilo 3 Juliet.
I'm going to try to do at least one.
20 minutes from Annapolis. And
he's not Indianapolis, Annapolis in Maryland. So I'm going to try to do at least one live stream a month from Dodger Stadium. On 2-meter simplex. That's my goal for the year, for the season.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm going to probably try to get to work early and do it before work. So I don't think they want me to be live streaming during work day.
There's some hope.
Anybody new in here? Don't forget I have the Nightbot pinned message up above at the top of the chat. That is the Discord channel. Would love to get you folks in there. I don't use it as much, but we're getting close to 500 participants in that Discord.
Try and figure it out.
And I'm still on FT8. I'm back on 30 meters. Yes. Yes, there you go.
Not linked.
Oh, my boys. Oh, my goodness. Yes, what would you like to know about broadcasting, or you have any questions for me? A friend of mine that I worked with, he's since passed. He knew somebody at SSL over in, I think they're in Europe somewhere. That's where this console came from, because I had the wrong power when I got it. I paid a certain amount for this, but I did not pay full price for this. It was sort of like a demo, I guess. Anyways, it was not a purchase from a local dealer. Anyways, I wanted something that I hate the way digital consoles sound. I think there's a place for digital consoles, and I've had this conversation with Tim Grayman Poda in there. This is a analog-based console with digital logic. So I can route everything digitally, but all the guts of the audio is actually analog. Check the date, the title. You have an extra 4. Oh, boy. I'll fix that right now. I do. No, it's just a new date. Let me see if I can edit it. I don't know if I can edit it live. You'll have to refresh to see the fix, I believe. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I think a lot of the younger folk like the digital consoles. I don't even think they know how to run the analog consoles. But I have these stereo outs. They're basically like stereo auxiliaries. I use the second set here to feed the radios. I have a 7610 I feed on the left side of the stereo aux2 or stereo Q2. They refer this as. This is the pan for it, and this is the level for it. Anyways, I feed the 7610 on the left channel, or channel 1 of it. So it's really a mono feed. And the second channel, the right channel, I feed the 9700. So I feed both radios with the same microphone that actually feeds the stream as well. So I got a lot of feeding going in and out of this thing. I also have something called Sonobus, which I bring people in on IP audio, which I think sounds a heck of a lot better than Discord audio. I hear worldwide. Let me go to I maybe can talk to you on there then. I'll retry that. So anyways, so I can route. So when this is plugged in as a USB device, it's like a big giant, what do you call it? USB interface, basically. I have 16 or 18 in and outs. So all these channel have insert points where you see this thing right here. It says USB. It's probably hard to read. You're not gonna be able to read it. I push this and it will send the USB. So they will send the channel individually, and then I have the auxiliary channels 1 and 2, or sorry, the stereo Qs 1 and 2 are the first 2 outputs, and then my 3 and 4 outputs are stereo Q2. So I can also route these. I think you can see this. I don't know if it will change. I can route my analog ports from the USB to Sonobus here, so I can send the Sonobus people a different mix. I want to send them a mix minus themselves. That way they don't hear themselves come back to themselves. That's what we call mix minus there in the business, because you don't want to have them with IP audio being delayed. You don't want to have them sent. Oops.
Again, this whole thing is new to me. Been licensed and doing radio for decades, 50 years. And just recently,
But see, the cool thing about this board, it's a digital board on the computer, and it's an analog board in front of me. So I can have multiple outputs. I also have this aux1 or the stereo Q1. I have it routed to my other computer through another USB output. So I took the physical auxiliary cables out of the back of this console and fed it to another USB device that's feeding another computer. That's how I talk on FreeDV. So it's pretty amazing tool for what I'm using this for. I thought I heard someone talking about me there at the end, but I wasn't sure because I was too busy talking.
The reason I got into DMR is basically a little bit limited in HF antennas.
I don't know how they found me. But right now we're listening to 91 worldwide. But yeah, this console, amazing tool for what I'm using it for. And by the way, it's totally overkill. Another thing I do is it says IFB, which is called interrupt fullback. Fullback is the program that I'm hearing in my ears. And this is the interrupt part is I have Discord routed to this channel via the USB, the digital part, which I mentioned too. And I don't know if you guys heard Seth, but Seth can talk to me in my ear without this channel going to air. So I'm the only one that can hear Seth talking to me. Like sometimes Seth will be like, hey, you shouldn't be talking about this. You should move on from what you're talking about because I think you're pissing off people in the chat, whatever. And then I can hit this button right here. You guys couldn't hear me there. I can hit this and it would just, because I have a stereo Q1 fed post fader because this fader's up to stereo Q1, which I have stereo Q1 feeding Sonobus. This fader being up, it's still being set, but I hit the mute or bus 2 button. You guys don't hear bus 2 because I have bus 1 fed to the to the USB port that's feeding OBS. So you guys will not hear me have a conversation with Seth. I'll be talking to Seth through this channel when I press this button, and Seth is talking to me here because I got this routed to B bus. So pretty crazy. I have 2 different EV mics. This is an RE27ND, and I also have an RE20 Electro Voice.
So that was my first radio age 13.
No, that's not very smart. Did he grow a third eye? Or burn his nose off? I'm going to go back to 93.
And a novice transmitter, I think it was a Heathkit DX60.
And I don't know. Here's another thing I do. So when I talk on the radio, so this is my, you hear the 7610 noise. So when I talk on the radios, I want you guys to hear what I sound like going through the radio, which is this channel right here. It's a processed version of this microphone that I have been fed to 2 different channels, and I'll get into that another time. So what I normally do is bring down this, which you guys won't hear me when I do that. And then I'll bring up this, and I'll hit my foot pedal, and I'll talk, and you'll be hearing the monitor out of my radio, which is the feed of aux2 getting fed from the mixer. I know it sounds confusing, but it's basically just an audio mix of this microphone getting fed through the radios, in this case, the 7610, getting out of the 7610 into the mixer, and then the mixer bus getting sent to bus 1, which is feeding OBS. I know, sounds confusing. I do the same thing for the 9700 right here as well. And then whenever I play like sound effects, when I hit this button right here, it's going to cue a noise that will pop through right here, which I'll hit this when Todd Lawrence is in. That sound comes through this channel right here. I have it routed through the magic of digital on the console itself through the computer. So lots of weird stuff. Totally overkill. I've gotten a couple people with asking me about make a video about that. I don't know where I would start, and I am terrible at making videos. I'd rather do it live and get instant feedback and questions in case I forget something. A very bad idea. Apparently, it was admitted to that. Oh wow, you were. Oh, he was. I gotcha. That's scary. Yeah, you know, and I learned. And here's the thing. One of the reasons why I like to do this is, number one, audio is my favorite thing to do. I know I do ham radio, but audio is my favorite thing to do. I love going to work. I love setting up audio. I love troubleshooting bad stuff. I love setting up. I love putting the stuff back in the truck and making sure it's all back in the Tetris area of the truck, making sure every little piece is back where I grabbed everything 12 hours earlier, which I got to do tomorrow. I don't like driving to work, and I don't like commuting to work, flying or whatever. Anyways, I got that. I like video production, which I do audio for television. So I've had a lot of great folks help me out with how to set up these camera settings. I don't understand frame rates, coloring schemes, Rec 709. I don't really understand that, but enough people I've talked to, I know a couple really, really good video folks. If you watched any TV the last 30 years, you've definitely seen their work. They do a lot of high profile stuff. I don't want to say their names on here, but they've helped me set up this camera that I think looks absolutely gorgeous. The settings, they told me exactly how I need to set it, exactly how I had to set up the lights for the settings, exactly how the backlights are supposed to be set, exactly where they aim the light, where I don't have a shadow in my face. I don't see the reflection of the lights on my glasses, all kinds of stuff. I really enjoy that. I obviously enjoy radio, probably my second hobby of all. I've been doing it since I was 8 years old, listening to my parents' shortwave radio. And I'm basically bringing this all into one. And I absolutely hate talking to people in a crowd. And I'm very anxious when I meet people in person. I don't know how to express myself very well, and this is helping me grow out of that a little bit. But I really enjoy doing this. It helps me in many different ways. Number one, getting through the hobby, making myself a better ham radio operator. I forgot to turn this up. I'm disconnected. What the heck? Yes, Haley. So I really enjoy it. All this all in one. What are you doing? You want to press this button? Oh, wait, press this button right here.
Grandmeister.
Yep.
3 1
that
0
one. Yep.
2.
Say hi. And what did you get today?
Awards.
Award? I'm going to show you the award that Haley got.
3 of them.
I'm just going to show you one. Look at that kitty right there. Look at that. She got in January, right? I don't think it says it on there, does it? Oh, it does say on there.
Where?
January, she got Student of the Month. I don't know. Was that for the whole school?
Well, it was only to
take care,
first
Scott.
Six.
What's that?
I mean, first to third right now.
But you still got it, and good job. And I got your face covered there. And I don't want to show your school there, but very good job, Haley.
What about my 2 other ones?
I didn't take a photo of them.
No.
Mommy did. Everybody see Dustin right there where it says K0BF. It looks like an O. 970. He says, great job. See, it says, nice job from W2 PMS. And the orange fellow right there, Josh, he likes kitties. Watch. And I think we just, is Scott out of here? No, somebody just left. See, he's got a kitty, and Scott loves kitties too. That kind of looks like Sasha, huh? No? Same kind of white cat? Although this is a long haired. Sasha's very short haired. She's super soft, huh? Have you ever felt a cat that soft? You have?
Sasha?
Well, other than Sasha.
No.
K1 CBM. K1
right,
CBM K6EGG.
What?
Did you add that?
That's been in there. You want to hit it?
What is it?
Hit it.
Not linked.
Go ahead and just hit this one again. Yep. I'm teaching her how to change the Stream Deck, which is... Oh. I'm here. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button because I was holding it. Yeah, the Stream Deck. I had to build all these different different scenes here. So I'm going to go back to the DMR side, which is right here. All right, Nate, you take care. All right, I'll be in there in a little bit, okay? Love you. I was going to jump in and say something, but they started talking. So don't forget to hit that like button. Only 47, hold on, 50, 48 have hit it. Let me go through all my accounts and hit them.
I was getting ready to go listen to a movie out there with the missus. Yeah. Don't stay up for me, man. I'll give you a holler in the morning sometime. How's your weather over
there? We got a weather report coming.
Yeah, because it was pretty gloomy.
We're going to get rain next week, I hear, in Southern California. Why am I getting an ad?
But it was cloudy.
I don't know.
It's been nice,
I don't
though.
understand. By the way, whoever said I fixed the 4 or the 4 fixed for you, not 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 26.
But yeah, it's turning the corner. No more cold weather. Everything's greening back up again. Looking good. Looking good.
I think I made a contact with this guy before.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching tonight. So my plan, which I mentioned before, is
K6EGG W9
K6EGG. I hear you in there. I hear this sounds like some other folks are in there chatting.
So that you're taking off. So all right, yeah, I'm gonna shut everything down and go to bed myself. So it was good talking to you, Todd. I'll talk to you tomorrow. K06JFF, K1 CBM, QRT. K6EGG, this is W9 EGL.
Have these guys 73 out of here?
I don't want to take over the thing here, so I hear you in there.
I didn't know if those guys were done yet. W9EGL, K6EGG.
Yeah, feel free to jump in, man. Don't forget to subscribe if you have any more other channels or accounts.
Yeah, we definitely signed off there. Go ahead, guys. K06 JFF 73 something quick.
Yeah, you're out in Cherry Valley, not too far away from me. All right, go ahead, W9GEL. I don't know if I keyed over you here.
It was good to see you there, and finally, I'm able to connect with you on the live stream. You put up something that I can contact you with.
Copy that. No HF capabilities for you. I could do DStar. I could do all kinds of stuff. FT8.
You found my baby picture.
Hey, well, you know what? I don't know when you put that photo up, but it's an appropriate time of the year for that, with Easter coming up here in about a week and a half. You still there? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Great. W9EGL is still here. So that's how I became the bunny at a BMW motorcycle rally in Branson, Missouri. Later on, I qualified for the Iron Butt Association with a ride of 1,050 miles in 18 hours. Now that I'm an Iron Butt, I'm the Iron Bunny. So that's how that works.
I knew there was a story behind it. Well, that's good, man. 1,800 miles. That's a long way, man. All right, man. I'm going to QSY. I think I'm going to go to 91 worldwide, see if it's busy or not on there. And I appreciate the contact. And I'm gonna go and say goodnight to Haley. But 73, they're W9EGL, K6EGG. I hope I got that right.
I got it right in front of me. I didn't know I didn't look, but it covered it. Oh, we got another. Yeah. So this is an SSL BiG SiX. SSL BiG SiX. Way overkill for something, but a lot of this stuff I do to keep myself sharp. I don't know what happened to him. He must have disappeared. I don't know if you're in the chat, but you disappeared. I'm QSYing to 91 worldwide to see if it gets through.
Openspot connected to Brandmeister server.
My opinion, you can certainly like it or hate it, but yet I have people that look me up.
Well, we got some controversy maybe going here.
Well, here's to our exclusive new club of VIP internet famous people. And glad that we served it.
So my chat isn't working correctly.
You gotta put some content on there though, man. You don't have any pictures or anything? I'm sorry, say again? Roger, copy. I was saying, you gotta put some content on there though, man. You don't have any pictures or anything to share. Like, let's see the shack. Let's see what you're working with. Or like, I don't know, picture of your dog or car or whatever you may be into. That's why I like.
Look at this kid here.
To me, it's like Facebook for hands kind of thing.
He's got a nice setup. I like looking at people's shack pictures.
Yeah,
I know I said it before. I really enjoy it. That's cool. He's got some cool lighting. I need to do some lighting. It looks like he's got an RE27 there. It looks that might be an RE20.
Something about yourself on the thing. You know, just a friendly suggestion. you know, I don't do that. I don't do social media. I don't put pictures out. I don't tell anyone about anything at all. If you'd like to email me, K6EGG@protonmail.com, we can engage.
This is going to be one of those weird
way,
conversations. I can
leverage social media.
I can feel it already. Oh, well. I'm still on FT8 on 30 meters, by the way. Just to let you guys know.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinions and choices, and that's 100% you, but just, I enjoy it. I like sharing photos, like I have my horse on there.
And he has some cool ham shack pictures on there. But you know what? I also agree, if you want to keep your life private, there's enough stuff out there that's not private, and I agree 100% with what he's saying.
That was a pain in the butt.
Because I had some very weird interactions when I was at Hamcation. With folks coming up to me, hey, I remember you said this one time. Like, okay.
I get it.
Really? Where? On voice?
I don't want harassment. You have assets and things I just don't want to be hassled about. I grew up on a VHF repeater in Southern California.
Oh, I can.
They would dog shoe day one. So I've always
what
been
frequency?
Kind of keep to myself kind of person. That's just me.
In the extra portion.
If I know you,
I'm not even going to bother going over.
If I've met you, had broke bread, and you
that ain't fun.
And things like that. Not a problem. But I'm not going to just go blast it on the ham radio because there are way too many stupid people, mouth-breathing morons on ham radio that, unfortunately, are kind of going to kill the hobby. More smart people, not entitled.
Everything kills ham radio. Everything. He's not wrong though. I'm not disagreeing with this guy.
Like get out there and say, hey, how's it going? Like I started this thing we call it the morning show.
Don't forget, I have Discord link in the chat there on the pinned message. Sorry for covering my mouth there. I apologize. Wrong one. I was in the wrong page. I'm trying to. This has been a busy night tonight.
If you don't have an $8,000 radio, then you're nobody. It's like, no, I'm talking to you on a $69 piece of equipment that I built in conjunction with like a $45 piece of equipment, and you're just mad because I sound better than you. Like, it's, you know, boo-hoo. I'm sorry that you went out and had to go buy a $20,000 rig, but like that doesn't make it part of the club. Like, part of the club is being an active member of the ham radio community. And that's like what you and I are doing. But other people, it's like they care more about what you have and how much you spent rather than the community.
You know what? I agree with what he says. And people rag on people for having bow fangs and stuff. If it gets you in the air, I don't give a shit. I really don't. Because you don't know what people's money situations are. You want them to go bankrupt?
California had a repeater called, it was known by itself as the 435. It's been around for decades.
Oh, yeah. Renegade Radio. And I'm making contacts on FT8 30 meters.
I'm from Tennessee, so I don't know much about California or the systems out there. Go ahead. Yeah, 435 is a repeater.
It's toned down a lot. I think a couple people passed away there on it.
Back in the 60s, into the 70s.
Anything goes.
Was able to win and actually defend himself against the FCC and allowed to create a thing called community standards. Dave, N6BHU, a friend of mine, with an attorney, sued the FCC and won. So community standards allowed people to be able to talk a little more freely and not quite so high IOM they try to limit it between, the hours of X and X or whatever else. But for the most part,
And that's why you can say underwear and panties on the air. People wear them.
FCC, look it up. So 425 has been around for decades in providing air-quote free speech. Now, there's a responsibility with that. Just because you have air-quote free speech doesn't mean that the people who own the repeater, who spent thousands and thousands of dollars, have the, you have the right to just go in there and...
You guys still in the chat? Seems quiet in there.
It doesn't work like that. But,
am I still live?
We'll
yeah.
figure that out. FCCV Hildebrand. I will look that up when I get back to the computer. That's awesome. But yeah, we should have free speech. It doesn't mean you should have freedom of stupidity, but free speech, yes. Oh, free speech on someone's private repeater? No. You don't have, you have a right to say whatever you want. But if from someone's private gear, they say, no, don't do that, you don't have a right. You don't, because it's their gear. So, you put your own repeater up, absolutely.
That's some discussion there about. I'm not down for having private repeater systems.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, take that if you don't follow the rules. Like that's the whole part of it. That if you buy it, then you can do whatever you want. If it's yours, you can do whatever you want.
am on DMR Talk Group 93 North America. I don't know what time slot that is, to be honest with you.
They're consumed with trying to keep other
Mr.
people
Orange
out
Fella.
of the radio rather than trying to get them into it. It doesn't make any
And I'm
sense.
trying to make a contact with somebody all the way up in Auburn, California, which is in Northern California, on 30-meter FT8.
We like to talk to each other. It's like, why are we trying to keep people from joining our club? For the fact, it won't ring until I think.
Okay, here's my theory on private repeater systems. First train of thought is, yes, what do you mention? This person, whoever, club, group, spent thousands of dollars putting up a repeater, but on a public frequency. Many other countries, there's no such thing as a private repeater system. And I agree with that because you're on a public frequency. You don't pay for the use of the frequency from the FCC. It's granted to everybody that's using the band for free. Granted, you're going through their equipment, but you put up that equipment on a public frequency. If I owned a repeater, which I don't want to own a repeater, I've been asked to get involved in repeater systems. At this point, I don't want to. I would suggest that it should be open and people should be able to talk on it. Because there is a lot of private, and I'm saying this for Los Angeles area, we got a ton of hilltops here in Southern California. A lot of private repeaters.
K6BME,
and they're dead.
Are you still there?
And they get pissed when people start talking on their repeater system. It's stupid. Don't we want people to talk? And I'm going to go look. 243.
Negative contact, K1JTB, standing by 91.
And this
is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. And I do know what the 435 is. I live in Southern California.
Correct. I don't understand of private repeater systems. I think that's a stupid thing. I don't know the legal basis behind it.
K6EGG, Roger. I'm assuming you're calling the other gentleman. So K6BME, if you're still out there, take it away.
I was just doing a blanket call there. I heard you guys out there, and I heard you guys talking about some Southern California repeaters. I'm not too far away from the repeater he was mentioning there. But just wanted to say hello. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I don't really hear him, Dustin.
K6EGG, roger that. Yeah, no, I don't know what happened to him. He dropped out. But either way, my name is John. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
This is not private. This is open.
Copy that. I'm in the city. My name is Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf Golf. I'm in the city of Chino, California. I'm actually, I looked at John's location. He's in a similar location where I'm at. He's only, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes away from me.
I don't understand whether it's closed stuff. I get it, but I don't understand. I'm on 91 worldwide right now.
Well, that's pretty neat. Yeah, it's crazy you get on there and that's a big platform like 91 worldwide, and it narrows down to where you're talking to your neighbor.
Got quiet out here. I don't know what happened.
Well, Mr. Greg, I want to put it in QRZ, and I appreciate the call. Thanks for the contact, man. I hope you confirm. If not, I understand. But K6EGG K1JTB. We'll see you.
Real quick, before you go, how are you logging it? Digital voice on what band?
Roger, I put in my personal hotspot repeater on UHF, and then I put DMR.
Copy that. I'll put you in there. Hopefully it will lock up. And I think UTC 350.
Roger 0351 UTC.
Let me adjust that there. All right, man. 7-3, good to make contact. And you have a wonderful, whatever, I don't know where you're at there. I think you're out in the south somewhere. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, what's left of it there.
I hope it confirms, because I'm trying to... You hear me now? Jump in, say hi. And anybody new jumping in right now, maybe coming in from 91 worldwide, don't forget to hit that like button. Much will be appreciated. I know it's
Greg, I appreciate it. And I sent you the request, and I sent you a request for confirmation, so you should have it now. Yeah, same to you. I'm in Tennessee, so it's definitely evening. It's 11, almost 11 o'clock. But I just bounced back between watching TV and talking on the radio depending on who's out there. And the guy before you, BME, Mr. Tim, was pretty cool. So I thought I'd chat it up with him for a minute. But we'll turn it back over and open it back up for everybody else. K6EGG K1JTB 73, sir.
7-3. It looks like we got a nice bright yellow star next to our the contact there. 7-3 there, sir.
Love that. That always helps. Thanks for
I don't hear him.
Have a great night. We'll see you. K6EGG. This is
Jump in, say hi.
Standing by on 91. Also looking for any DX contacts outside of the United States, if possible. Please call.
Yeah, the timing won't be right with the server issues here on YouTube, Google, Scotland right there.
Mike something station. This is K1JCB. Good evening. This is Mike.
So we'll see what happens on Thursday. It looks like he's making some contacts there on 91 worldwide. I'm going to disconnect there. I appreciate, first off, everybody watching. And I'm having some issues here. I came in loud and clear. 5.9, right? So I made a lot of good contacts tonight on HF. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't like getting crushed because on HF when I'm trying to make contacts, I'm getting a little irritated on the QR Mary. I've had it happen quite a bit. I don't have a lot of times to make voice contacts. It's very irritating to me. I think it's irritating as a whole for ham radio operators. Like, you know what? Keep on doing it. We're going to find you. We always find people. This is what we do. Made a bunch of confirmed contacts here. So, oh, good. He confirmed the digital one. He did not confirm the HF one. Oh, he did. He confirmed both. You know, I don't go into the 4s. I'll never give a 4 contact. I think that's just a little bit goofy. If you're anything below a 5.1, I'm not making it's a junky contact. So I think it has to do with the signal is the 9 and the 5 is readable. So let's look here on some contacts. Let me get rid of this there, Mr. Orange fella. Let's take a look at phone here. And yeah. All right. Starting to make some more contacts here. I'm actually making some contacts there on 2 meter and 440. Now, on 70 centimeter 440, which I just mentioned there, that's going to be rough. I'm going to have to do a couple nights of me going like on XLX344 Charlie and get you folks on there and try to make some contacts. I think I know enough of you guys that I can, and girls, because a couple of those are female confirmed contacts. I think I know enough of you folks that I can get 250 between all those different bands. So I appreciate you guys jumping in there tonight. It's been a heck of a night. Definitely a lot of fun. I just wish I could do this a little bit more. I'm putting somebody in my phone book. Just reminded me. In case I go to Las Vegas again. So, all right, here's my plan. I got a long day of work. Actually, I'm not complaining, but I got a long couple weeks of work coming up, and then it's going to chill out. The reason why I'm saying this, I got a long day tomorrow, and I'm going to get home super late. I'm going to get home past midnight tomorrow, and I want to get up. I want to get a good workout in. I want to get a good breakfast after the workout. I want to sit in the sauna. I want to do all that stuff. I also want to get on the radio tomorrow at some point, but I also want to watch the Dodger game, and I also want to spend time with my family. So it's going to be a very busy day off on Thursday. So what I want to do is, my plan is to try to get up early, which I know I'm not, get a good workout in, which I know I'm not, because I'm going to probably chicken out on it. Then I'm going to try to have a nice big breakfast, which I know I am, 3 eggs, some sausage, take a little break. I want to head out and do a POTA Butterfield down the street from me here, about 3 miles away. After that, I want to grab some dinner. early dinner because I want to watch the Dodgers play in their home opener against the Cleveland, I'm going to call them Indians. I forget what they're called. Guardians. And then I might come on depending if the game is boring. But I want to watch the Dodgers play. It's an opening day here. It's like a holiday. And I'm very glad I'm not there because opening day at Dodger Stadium is like getting a root canal with no Novocaine. It is just, usually they have a 1 p.m. start and we have to be in at like 5:30 and they don't let us park close and we have to take a shuttle up or walk up and it's a royal pain in the butt. And then the same thing happens when you're trying to get out of there and you get out of there right at 5 o'clock when everybody's trying to leave the stadium and everybody's trying to leave work at the same time. So it's usually takes about 3 hours to get home after the game ends. Very happy I'm not there. The game is later tonight, later in the evening, so it's not going to be as bad for those folks going in, but I'm not down with it. But I'll take the work. Don't worry about that. TY58D on 20 meter FT8. Let me take a look at that real quick. I'm on there. Let's see. I didn't see many people on FT8 on 20 meter. The band's starting to croak out. So that's the plan for Thursday. If anything deviates from that, you guys will be the first to know. So anyways, I appreciate everybody jumping in here tonight, all the new people. Jay, I got you my phone book now, so I don't get surprised by a Las Vegas area text. But I appreciate everybody watching. And I don't know if growing up, I don't know if anybody's new. Watching the Weather Channel. Let me looking through here real quick. No, I'm not seeing it. Caraco is in here. I think I have this guy already. No, I know I have Caraco. I think I have them on voice somewhere. Cam, you're running in late, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. You think he's saying Tijuana there, Dustin? You just got off work? I'm sorry. Oh, TJ. Let's see if I can get Caraco. I think I said that right. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I want to go spend some time with Haley before she goes to sleep. Ted, won't see you tomorrow, but Thursday. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the Weather Channel. Leave it going for a little bit because then I get a little bit more viewing. If you just want it on in the background as background noise, that could be good. It'll be good for the channel. So appreciate everybody watching. Tell your friends. Don't forget to like from many different accounts. 7-3. Hope to see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.